The sports community gathered recently to participate in what's become a New Year's tradition as Niagara sports personality Mawhood hosted his annual breakfast and broadcast at the Meriton Legion.
So again, I wanted to give back to the community in some way, and one of my first sponsors of the show was Jerry DiPietro from Pizza Jerry's, and he suggested the Niagara Peninsula Foundation for Children, and 7 years later we're still doing it, and lucky to donate thousands of dollars to a great cause in the Niagara Peninsula Foundation for Children.
We should mention this table just to my right was filled with championship trophies this morning as well.
Yeah, today was dubbed the Breakfast of Champions, and I mentioned the Fort Erie Meters, the last Golden Horseshoe Championship, because the realignment, the reconfiguration now, that was the last trophy. So Fort Erie won that in 2024. Steve Priolo had the NLL Championship here from the Buffalo Bandits. Of course, he's a world champion with Canada as well. He had his NLL Championship trophy here. So I dubbed it the Breakfast of Champions and brought all the local champions in today.
It was announced at the breakfast that basketball coach Victor Rasso was named St. Catharines Sportsperson of the Year for his work at Ridley College and in guiding the Niagara River Lions to their first CEBL championship.
Yeah, definitely a surprise and a huge honor. You know, there's a lot of incredible people who have done great things for the Niagara region on the sports side, who have won this award in the past, and yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but kind of wear it like a badge of honor. I'm proud to work in the Niagara region. I'm proud to give back, and I'm proud that we put a product on the floor for so many years that has been so good that allowed us to win a championship, allowed an award like this to happen. So yeah, I'm quite happy about it.
Do you expect to have most of that lineup that won the championship back for the next season?
Yes, I do. You know, there's lots of variables. We play in a league with one-year contracts, and the start of our league, overlaps the end of our guys' seasons overseas, and they're at the age of their lives where they're getting married, they're having kids. So, there may be things that get in our way, but ultimately those players want to be back. I want to have those players back. And I think River Lions fans, I can pretty confidently say that you're gonna see a very similar team on the floor in 2025 as we did in 2024.
Also on hand at the event was Niagara Falls boxer Lucas Body, who just wrapped up an impressive year with a knockout that went viral and moving to 18-0 with a win on the undercard of the recent Jake Paul-Mike Tyson event in Texas.
It was an incredible experience. You go from fighting on little shows with just a couple hundred people to fighting at these massive events where, the last one there was almost 80,000 people there. So it's quite a big difference on the platform, but for me, it's something that I've always dreamed of doing, and it came at the right time.
What lies ahead for you here in 2025?
I'm looking to fight locally in the first quarter of the new year, probably end of February, and right now we're working on climbing those ranks and getting the mandatory shot for the world title.
Today's breakfast did more than raise money for the Niagara Peninsula Foundation for Children. It gave those in attendance the opportunity to see the foundation present checks to the DSBN Special Olympics and the Niagara Sledge Hockey Association.
What we're looking for is groups that don't have major fundraising programs, so we go after and help people and organizations and families who need help, who couldn't raise the money themselves, but we help them along.
What was the reaction from the two recipients this morning?
Oh, fantastic. Again, they have trouble raising funds, and so we had the ability to help them.
The Niagara Sports Report can be heard each and every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on CKTV, and more information on today's charity of choice can be found online at npcfoundation.ca. In Niagara, you're watching The Source on your TV.